This right here is the LG dual inverter air conditioning unit for your window. I believe this can also go into a wall unit if you do have one. This is Energy Star efficient, and I'll tell you, this sounds really quiet. We just recently replaced a 12-year-old air conditioning unit we had in here with this, and I am so happy with it. I'll tell you, it is a lot quieter than the one that we had that was 12 years old, and I really like this unit right here. As you can see up here, you've got the cool setting, energy set mode, fan, dry. Those are all your different modes. You can it'll tell you when your filter needs cleaning. You can make it into a sleep mode and set it up actually on Wi-Fi, which is why I really was excited to get this. I'll show you how that works in a second here. But you can also set a timer and get your fan speed. You do get this remote right here. Press this on right now. You can hear how it sounds. That's the noise that it has when it comes on. And as you can see, the Wi-Fi is on green. I was able to set that up very easily through the BTU app from LG. And the air is already coming out of here, and you don't even really hear it starting up, which is really great. You could get this thing down to 60, which is really nice because I love having the cool air in here. I could bring that back up. You can hear, there's the air. This is very quiet. Now, once it starts popping up all the way up to high onto max, you could hear it, but it's nowhere near as loud as my previous one that was like 12-year-old. So if you're replacing an older unit, this one's probably going to sound really quiet. Now, if you wanted to be able to change the filter, all you got to do is pull this out, and in here is the filter. I threw in one of these smelling things, so you're able to add some, you know, a smelling scent, but you don't get that with it. But this is literally your filter, and it's super simple because you can just pull it out, wash it, and put it back in. You don't need to buy filters for this air conditioning. I'm going to turn this off just while I'm talking, so it's not blowing into the microphone. Up here, you've got a lot of room to move your blades. You can move it up, you can move it down, and you can kind of move it to the side. And gives you a lot of movement and a lot of room there. So for us, this is like a window that's in a basement that's higher up. So we want to be able to have these facing down. This took two people about 2 hours to put in, but I don't really think that has as much to do with the unit as it does with this window. For us, it's a tight, small corner basement window that's very hard to get in. So I would plan to at least have two people to help install this. If you have space, like if this is going to go in a room where you've got room to move around, you've got room to kind of like reach in on the side, well, then you know, I don't even foresee it taking you 2 hours to install, but I would at least plan for that, taking that time. They do instruct you to pull the actually inside of the unit out and put on the casing into the window first, and then install the unit back in there. Which would be fairly easy if you have a lot of room and you're not trying to lift up over your head into a tiny little basement window. The wire right here, it's a 3-prong. It's long enough for us to be able to get down into the plug. I just wish it was slightly longer, maybe by like a foot. This way I could kind of hide it back over here, but it's okay. It's enough length that if you have a unit that needs to get down to a plug that's all the way down to the floor, you got enough room there. Now, I love that it connects to Wi-Fi. This is actually also Google and Alexa enabled. Sorry if that turned on your unit, but you could set it up right in there. I've done that, and it's so great just to be able to like say turn on the air conditioning, or right from the LG ThinQ app. If I'm on the road and I want to be able to come home to a cool house, then I could turn this on from the car, which I didn't have with that older 12-year-old unit. So this was something I was really excited about to be able to have it. Though this works from really far away. I've been able to go all the way across like 20 feet or more, and this still worked as long as nothing was like obstructing the space for that unit. And of course, with the app, you could do that from anywhere because this is connected via Wi-Fi, which was really simple and easy to set up in the LG ThinQ app. Once that's set up, then you can connect it to whatever smart device you're using to be able to enable telling that device to turn on your air conditioning unit. I'm excited for this summer. Cooler, better working, more efficient air conditioning, and I could tell you this has already done the job way better than what our previous one was doing that was 12 years old. So I think this is a really great air conditioning unit. Let it go.